We're gonna demo out these Atlases and give our honest feedback, first shot impressions of how we think about all the 4 models that we have.
Let's do it.
All right. All right, guys, so I'm here with the Titan RDS. This is going to be the entry-level Atlas that you can get. A couple of my first impressions is the metal grip feels super good in my hand. I have seen some people run a grip like a palm swell right here. I might prefer that. As you guys know, I have really big hands. The flat trigger shoe on this feels amazing. They do have like a shielded safety, and it does have an extended mag release. Those are a couple things that I noticed right away that are different from the Staccato. Racking this feels phenomenal. It is super smooth to rack this gun. I can't wait to shoot some rounds through it and get my first impressions on this. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that now. I'm gonna go ahead and take one of these Atlas 20 round magazines, feed it into it, and see how she runs. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and squeeze the first two or three shots off, and then oh yeah, so this gun has minimal rise on it. The trigger impulse, the reset is very, very short. I was able to get back to that wall very fast. I'm gonna go ahead and mag dump at this target and see how she runs. Oh yeah. So as I was shooting it, I definitely felt I was able to increase the amount of speed more than I'm used to running so on my Staccato P. This gun felt absolutely amazing. I can't wait to shoot some of these other models. So I'm gonna do a little bit of testing with the Titan, a little bit of moving and shooting on paper, and I might tag a couple on the steel on the move. So let's go ahead and see how this goes. Again, we're about 7 or 8 yards. We took about a step back, so probably closer to 9 on this one. So we'll go ahead and see how it goes. All right, guys. So I was able to track the dot the whole entire time. It feels really smooth to be able to control the recoil. As I tracked through the targets, I felt like my hits were pretty good. We can just check the first couple targets and see how they felt. This target, we haven't thrown anything outside the A zone, so 2 on that one. Alpha, close to the alpha zone on that one. That was pulling the gun up, shooting those 2 really fast just to see. And the rest of the hits look good too. We'll go ahead and try out some other guns and see how they run today. All right, guys, so this is the Artemis. This one has the fixed sight posts in the front, so I think this one would be really good for shooters that want to have a gun that's hybrid, so you can take the optic off and run it as limited if you want to. Maybe that extra weight in the front is going to help the recoil impulse, and the less slide moving might feel the gun, might make it feel a little bit softer. We're going to check that out and see how it feels, so I'm going to go ahead and load it up. And here's the first 3 shots. Oh yeah, it's very smooth in the hand. I'm gonna go ahead and rip this mag at it and see if I can control all of them on there. All right, I had a little bit of trigger freeze on that one. Maybe the trigger on this one might be a little longer than the other one, or a little shorter. I'll have to put them side by side and tell, but it feels really good in the hand. I was able to ride the other one a little bit faster through the whole 20 round magazine. This one I really wanted to shoot. One of my really good friends, Kevin Yantosh, has this gun. Talks very highly about it. I've tried it many times, but I've never been able to actually compare it to other guns and see how I like it. I've only been able to grab it after a match and shoot a couple rounds. Really thank Atlas for letting us do this. I can't wait to shoot this Athena. Erebus is next, so let's see how these 2 guns run. First 3 rounds. It's very flat. So let's see how fast I can move this one. So this one shoots very, very flat. Trigger on this one, I think the shoe is a little bit longer. As you guys can see, this one sticks out a little bit. So you got to learn to catch that wall on this one as well. So far, I think this one might be the best in the hand the way it feels. The return to zero was phenomenal on this one. The metal grip bites into my hand. It really gives me a good control over the gun as I start shooting it as fast as I can. The recoil is very smooth. As you guys can see, it's super easy to rack this slide back. These recoil springs in these guns are tuned phenomenally. They run fantastic, and I can't wait to try out the Erebus next. All right, guys. So this is kind of like the pride and joy. This is the Erebus. Erebus is kind of like the XC, but made by Atlas, and it should be a little bit flatter. I've seen a lot of people who bring these out talk very highly of them. This gun I've actually never had the chance to shoot. Again, really thank Atlas for letting us try these guns out. The Erebus feels phenomenal. One thing I noticed that it doesn't have any sights on it at all, just the optic. The XC has the front sight post on it, so you can run it with iron sights if you want to. This one doesn't look like it has any way to attach sights, so that is one thing to point out. The grip feels fantastic. All these grips have such good texture to really bite into your hand when you're shooting these guns. I thought that I wouldn't like this extended magazine release, but I haven't pressed it on any accident yet, which makes me feel really happy about that. These shielded safeties help you ride down and push down against it. So I'm sure if you like that, it's something that's there. If you don't like that, they have a bunch of different options, but I really enjoy that on that. So I'm gonna go ahead and try this out now. Go ahead and load it up. First 3 shots through it. Oh yeah, this one's super flat, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and mag dump this one into it and see how fast I can ramp this one up. Oh yeah, so this one shoots really good. I was able to shoot this one literally as fast as I could to keep all the bullets on target the whole entire time. I highly recommend you guys trying this one out if you get the chance to do so.